second graders, we are back on Wednesday to do another writing lesson. And today we're going to talk about our spelling dictionary and some strategies that we can use when we're writing and we don't know how to spell a word. Sometimes when we get busy writing, we get to a word and it's really, really tricky and we don't know what to do, and it can get really frustrating, and it can also make us stop building our stamina in writing because we take a break and we focus just on that word. So today, Mrs. Grant and I, we want to go over a couple things that you can do in case you get to that point in your writing this week where you get to a tricky word that you don't know how to spell. So we wanted to share a dictionary that went home in your folders this week. You might have already found it. There is a space at the bottom for your name on it. That is really important so your little sister doesn't steal it and your dad doesn't try to take it with him to work. So get your name on there so that you can keep it for yourself. When you open up the dictionary, there is a section which is called the contents, or the table of contents, and it's going to tell you all the different sections or types of words that you can find, including the fact that it's in alphabetical order. You can find the days of the week, you can find words for holidays and colors, and we're going to show you a couple of those sections in the book. So if you look at the first page, you're going to notice that the letter A, which is the first letter of the alphabet, is first. All of the words in the dictionary are found in alphabetical order. So if you were trying to write and you were looking for the word airport, you might sound that word out and kind of hear the A sound at the beginning of the word. Oh, there it is, airport. And then you can find that word and you can spell it correctly. But if you were looking for a word that maybe started with a B, you'd want to go to the B page and notice that it's not at the very top. It's actually part way down. We still have some A words here. Mrs. Grant is going to turn a couple pages and we're going to see, oh, we have C's and L to M and T. We have every letter of the alphabet in here, all organized in order. Now, at the end of the dictionary, this is really, really cool. This is a very helpful part. There is a word bank. This is a way that you can use a different word for the word good, nice, or great. I don't know if you've ever been writing and you're like, today was good. I felt really good. It was a good day. Everything is good.
Boring.
Oh, yeah, boring. We don't want to use the same word all the time. Maybe you want to, switch it out for the word spectacular or incredible, breathtaking. These give you some different ideas so that your writing sounds exciting to read. Same thing for ran, or look at all of the words for said. I didn't even know that there were so many. Pretty cool. On the other pages, there's calendar words like days of the week. Wednesday, that's a tricky one. Months of the year. February, also tricky. Holidays, Hanukkah, also tricky. So those are all written down for you in case you need them in your writing. And then at the very back, we even have number words because you know that this 8 is different than when you ate a meal, okay? And you even have your color words over here. So really, really helpful things that you have in your dictionary that you might want to use. Now, your job on your assignment, I'm holding it today, says, ask a grown-up at home to help you add important words to your dictionary. You may want to add your family members' names, pets' names, places you have visited, etc. Try to add at least 5 new words to your dictionary today. As you write throughout the year, you can ask to have new words added.
So, do I use these blank lines below to write my new words in?
Exactly. So let's say that you had a really tricky M word and you wanted to add it to your list because it's hard to spell. You would find the M section and then you could add it on any of these lines below where you think it belongs. So, Mrs. Grant,
Yes.
do you have any tricky M words of maybe like a person's last name?
I do. And it's you.
Oh.
Marquardt is a very difficult word to spell. And I think everybody in second grade should add that to their spelling dictionary as their first word. So I'm definitely going to put Marquardt in the M section. I'm not just going to open to the first page and put it under the A's or the B's because that doesn't make sense. If I need to come back and remember and I just am aimlessly searching through the dictionary for Marquardt, it's going to be a lot harder than if I
find it.
put it in the M section. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to go to this M right here. And it's a name, so I'm going to capitalize
Capital M.
it. M-A-R-Q-U-A-R-D-T. Oh, that was really long.
You did a really good job with that, though.
I got nervous in the middle because there's a lot of random sounds.
You don't even hear them all,
I
really.
know.
And why so many letters?
Why the D?
I don't know.
I don't know why
It's
the
just- it's
D
not
is
even
in
necessary.
there. I know. Okay, so Marquardt. And I kind of want to add. I don't want to add all my 5 words in the same section.
Yeah.
So you guys can flip through and maybe do names of family members or your pets, or you eventually want to write about Hawaii. And that's kind of a hard. Would you mind turning the page to H?
I would love to.
I'm gonna erase this, and then I know I want to write about Hawaii, but I always have to ask my mom how to spell it
Yeah.
because it's hard.
Don't you think there should be an E at the end of Hawaii?
Yeah, but there's not. So I'm gonna come to the H section. I don't see it here, so I'm gonna add it. H-A-W-A-I-I. 2 I's at the end. And it's capitalized because it's a proper noun, it's a place.
It's pretty funny.
So yeah, and then maybe I have a G word like Gilroy Gardens that I want to write about.
That's
so,
a good one. Because you were just talking
I
about
was.
how you want to go there with Mia when all of this is over.
Yeah.
And that's a great word. Maybe you've been to Disneyland and you want to put that down.
Yeah.
Maybe your grandparents live in Wyoming.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but you don't know how to spell it, but you
Yeah.
want to write about it.
Yeah.
Have your parents help you, and this is the important part. When you write the word in your dictionary, you want to make sure it's spelled correctly.
Mhm.
So if you don't know how to spell Wyoming, go ask someone to help you. That's the point. And if mom and dad don't know, they can look it up.
Yeah.
And they can make sure you have it written correctly.
Miss Marquardt.
Yeah.
I want to clarify one thing.
Mhm.
So if I'm in the middle of writing in my writing journal, whatever topic I'm writing about for the day,
Mhm.
and I get to a word that I don't know and it's not in the dictionary, I don't want to just stop writing and lose my train of thought.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what should I do if it's not here and I don't have a parent around and I don't want to just keep stopping?
That's a really good question because you might be in a situation where mom or dad are busy.
Yeah.
And they might not even know how to spell the word. So we actually have a second strategy that you can do just in case you don't know how to spell. Let's use Wyoming again. I don't
Okay.
know why it's on my mind. I don't even know anyone that lives in Wyoming. But let's say that I'm writing a story about visiting my grandparents, and one day I took a trip to I don't know, and everyone is busy. Well, what you can do instead, you can underline the word. That draws attention to the word, and you can come back to it later. Once the word is underlined, keep writing your sentence so that your brain doesn't forget that awesome idea that you just wanted to write. And then maybe later that evening, you could show mom or dad or an older sibling the writing that you did, and they can go back and help you correct it and even add it to your dictionary.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's a good tip. Once you finish your writing, so you don't lose your train of thought, just underline all the words you don't know how to spell while you're writing, like Miss Marquardt said. Then when you're done, you can look up those words in the dictionary, and if they're not in there, add them to your dictionary at the same time you make the change on your paper. So if you ever want to write about Wyoming again, you don't have to have the same problem. It's just in there for you.
You'll have it ready to go. So 2 strategies today when you don't know how to spell a word. You can use the dictionary and find the word in here, including asking a parent to add those words to you, which you're going to do for your assignment today. But if all of those things don't work out, you're going to underline the word, make a good guess, and keep going on with the rest of your story. All right? So have fun adding words to your dictionary.